Hi you guys, and welcome to my channel, Intuitive Envisions 1111. I hope everybody is doing good. My name is Raquel, and this is going to be, excuse me, already starting here. This is going to be messages from your angels and archangels, like basically what they want you to know. And I'll get like what they want you to know in general, what they want you to know like around love matters, like romance, whether you're like in a relationship now or if there's somebody coming in for you. We'll see what they want you to know about those topics just in general. Okay, so if you guys are new, this resonates for you, please subscribe, hit the notification bell, and also if everybody could like and comment below if you like. It supports the channel. I'd appreciate it. So all of the decks that I don't have, whoops, I guess I got like some stuff from the flame, the candle flame. Whatever I don't have on the screen, it will be listed below. Okay. All right. So let's see what we're starting out here. I'm going to start with the tarot part and then go into the subject. Oops, I guess I pulled out two cards. I decided I was going to use a different card. So now I'm using these Angel Wisdom. All right. So in general, what do they want you to know? And we'll see what it has to do with and what's important to know about. We have the Emperor. So it could have to do with an Aries. It says logic and organization will increase your success. Take charge of the situation. Accept a leadership role, structure, and discipline. All right. So some of you guys, if you're not dealing with an Aries, this is about taking control of a certain situation and accepting it and, being more active as a leader. Okay. Structure and discipline. So they may be telling you to take control of whatever the situation is. We'll see what that is about, so that you can have it a little bit more organized. They could also be telling you about some type of institution. It could be managers, CEOs, government even, that is in some type of leadership role. So let's see what this has to do with before we get deeper into the main energy. All right, let's see. So taking control of what subject? What's the situation? Hamster wheel. Surviving daily hustle. So they want you to take control of either the daily routine of what you need to do to survive in maybe a certain situation, or take control of your money. Okay. So they could be telling you that, like, be more logical when it comes to that, how you do your routine, and maybe this will work out for you better. So let's just see exactly why this is important for you to know. Make sure the light isn't glaring on these cards because I forgot to look over here. Okay. Be assertive. Yeah. That's exactly what they want you to do. Okay. They want you to be assertive. They want you to take control of a certain situation, of the hamster wheel. So there is something that you may need to do over and over just to survive. Okay. The daily hustle of life, whatever it has to do with, but they want you to be assertive with it, be aggressive, take control over it. Now, this also could be somebody else that's in this aggressive energy that is trying to take control over a certain situation, maybe trying to tell you what to do, with your money, how to survive, or, or something like that. Okay. That's not going to be for everybody. That is a side message I'm getting from that as well about that part. This just could be somebody else doing this exact same thing that I mentioned that it was telling you to do. Okay. So let's just get more into this. Let's get more about what this is pertaining to. So we got magnetic, unexplainable pull, can't resist. Commitment, long-term relationship. And plugged, tuned in, internet connected. All right. So for some of you guys, if this doesn't have to do with like a twin flame connection or a soulmate connection, it's basically telling you about, in order for you to survive and get past whatever it is you're dealing with right now, you have to be really pulled and drawn like magnet to a long-term relationship of being connected. Okay, you have to really be in control. You have to really be plugged in. You really have to be tuned into this. This also could be somebody tuned into your energy, being very drawn to you to make some type of long-term commitment. And maybe this person now is planning on being assertive. So whether this was in a love relationship or it was in business, maybe they weren't a long time ago, or when you last talked to them. Now maybe they're being drawn to be a little bit more aggressive. Okay, maybe they got the message about this hamster wheel. So let's just get more about this really quick. Then I'll switch over to love. So give me a card for the magnetic and long-term commitment and plugged. Okay, we have the Seven of Pentacles. Seeds well planted. Efforts or investments that will be rewarded, okay, in the future. The need for patience, a time for resting and planning for the future. Unnecessary worry. So I feel like they're telling you that there is something that you may have been invested in. Okay, maybe you put a lot of time into something and then you have a lot of unnecessary worry about it, about the money. And the way that they're telling you is to get past your fear is to really be aggressive, really be connected, really be tuned in to doing whatever it is you have to do. Some of you guys, you could be also being drawn to doing more like gardening and, things out in nature. It's too hot in Vegas right now for to be going outside anywhere. It is literally, I think, about like 105 or 106 right now. And that's, low for us. It will get way hotter at some point, hopefully no time soon. But it feels like stuff that you being pulled to be invested. It also could be something that you already invested in. This back a little bit. It could be something that you already invested in already, and maybe you need to let's just say like you are wanting to get into flowers, for example, and you want to offer that online. You got to be really aggressive on how you connect with people so that you can have this long-term relationship. You got to really invest in, plant those seeds. Or some of you guys, you already invested, but you haven't been assertive about it. Like you already have the items or the ideas and you haven't really been aggressive with it. And they want you to be more aggressive. And then we have the Hermit here. So some of you guys could be dealing with a Virgo. So we got Aries and Virgo. It says, time spent in a peaceful meditation and meaningful solitude. Shine your light as an example to others. Seek out or become a spiritual mentor, a self-discovery. So a lot of you guys, you have maybe already invested in a lot of time in these areas, in your spiritual path, your spiritual journey. Or this is what you're seeking to do. And if this is what you are wanting to do, that's what they're saying. That you really got to do the research. You got to really invest into your beliefs, your spirituality. You got to put that time and effort in to make it really, really happen. Also, it could be in investing in more knowledge, gaining more insight, of how you can be, expand or grow in some type of positive way. Let me get the other card here okay, so we got the World card. So this talks about closing a chapter, building, starting a new cycle. It says a brilliant success, a time of joyful accomplishment and spiritual alignment. Freedom to do whatever you want. Be proud of yourself. So they want to let you know that by you being aggressive, you will be successful. So you put the work and the effort and you get really organized. For some of you guys, you already done this. You're going to be successful. You're going to close that chapter on the break, and the investments that you put into a long-term relationship of being connected is going to bring you the success that you've been looking for. All you got to do is just be aggressive. Okay. So that's the part of just the general message. And I'm going to make the love portion a little bit quicker because I'm trying to stay on the timeline, and I will be going on live today. So let's get straight to the love here. All right. All right. I already shuffled those around. I forgot I did. I think I did. All right. Let's get the energy or whatever they want you to know about your love life. The sun. Ooh, this is good. The sun, the most positive. I mean, it really doesn't get any better than this. It says a time of great joy and success. Again, there's success. This is a theme that I'm getting from the messages. A lot of you guys are about to have success, not only in your career, but also in your love life as well. So it says a time of great joy and success, brilliant epiphanies that lead to magical opportunities, plans that work out perfectly, gratitude to the divine. So a lot of you guys are going to be super grateful. You're going to be really happy. Some of you guys have already had like some type of epiphany around this whole subject. Okay, there's been some illumination. There's also been some growth. This could also be somebody connected to you that they've had illumination. They've had some growth when it comes to you. Or just in general, okay, with relationships, things have changed. I see an hourglass there, so I feel like it's just a matter of time, or, you know, the sun is shining and saying to this person or you that the time is now for love. And see, unreasonable. Seeing things only one way. So I feel like some of you guys, you may have had some illumination about either feeling like you were only able to see things one way. Maybe you thought, all right, this person is just unreasonable and they just see things one way. And it's just no way possible that this person can change, or that my love life can change, or you know, whatever. And it feels like there's illumination here, either on your thought process, or it's letting you know there's illumination with someone else's thought process of them being unreasonable. There's some illumination in that area. There's some light being shown on that. And then see, we have religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing or spiritual path. So this could have been maybe a belief system that you had. Maybe you were brought up a certain way about love, or this person was, and maybe this person now has had this illumination that they've been unreasonable. Like they've only been seeing things one way, and they've had their hands over their ears, not ready to listen to you, listen to anybody. And this is just how life has been for them. Okay. And there is some type of illumination here going on in these factors. So let's just try to get some more really quick about this illumination that this person is having, or you're having, when it comes to life. I feel like there's something that's going to be, it is about a belief system. So some of you guys may have to open yourself up just in your thought process, and maybe some of you guys just, being open. Maybe you're, very closed off in general, or give off the presence. I'm not saying that is, but that's just an example. All right. So we have different goals, don't want the same things. So you may feel that other people don't want the same things as you, and that could be unreasonable. That could be like there's some light being shown that maybe somebody does want the same thing as you. And see, we have questionable, more questions than answers. So a lot of you guys may have been researching, or somebody is researching, have I been unreasonable? And maybe now this person has more questions than they had answers for, that are we really on a different page? I feel like we could be on the same page, because now there's illumination about this religious factor, this marriage, or, could be actual just a belief system. Okay. And then we have here, see, we have failure to launch, couldn't get things going. So I do feel like there is some illumination on something that you thought either was unreasonable or somebody was unreasonable when it came to love life in general. And now you're starting to question, or you did question before, if you guys wanted the same things or vice versa. And that's why things didn't get launched. You felt like, okay, we're just not on the same page. This person left me confused. I got more questions than I have answers. And that's why things didn't get going. So now there's illumination, maybe even for both of you guys, that there is a change here. So let's just get 3 more cards to see what we got going on here. Different goals, questionable, and failure to launch. All right, so we have 2 of Swords. See, that's the different goals. Don't want the same thing. So you guys were at some type of stalemate, or you may feel stuck. Okay, like maybe it's not for me. Okay, maybe love isn't for me. Take it how it resonates. The message is still the same. It says, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, follow your own heart rather than trying to make others happy. Pretending there is no problem, overanalyzing the situation. Yeah, see, I felt like you guys had some type of illumination about something that was blocked or stuck, or challenges in your energy, and it made you question things more. It also could be, like I said, it could be connected to somebody else, but let me just say you, and then you just take it how it applies. So now there's more questions than answers here, and I feel like somebody has been watching you, which has also been coming out. We got the Page of Swords here, Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius. And I feel like this person is starting to get more, they're watching, and now it feels like they are getting more questions, but I do feel like they are getting some answers, because it says logic or perception, insightful. What does this word say? Blunt. Oh, okay. Blunt. An exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive. Review all documents very carefully. Okay, so there is something here. I do see like there's problems in communications, and the reason why things are at a stuck and at a stalemate is because somebody was unreasonable in this equation, and that's why things couldn't get going. Okay, maybe you realize it, maybe there was illumination, or you're starting to figure this out, that there's some illumination on this person of why things didn't happen, because this person just was like didn't want the same things. Okay, and they just was unreasonable, possibly due to this religious factors. And now it looks like this person is thinking about that they messed up here because they were unreasonable. See, 4 of Cups. There's somebody trying to give this man here this cup, but he feels like he messed out. He missed out on a chance, an opportunity. But if you just would turn around, that could be you or the angel showing him that there is still an opportunity. There's something here that is unreasonable. And it says failing to recognize a magical opportunity, missing the point, the distractions of daily life, discontentment, or boredom, lost in your own world. Wake up. See? And the sun would definitely wake a person up. And I feel like that's what's happening here. See, I feel like you guys, you're like, we're on different pages. You make me question too many different things. That's why things couldn't get going, because this person failed to recognize a magical opportunity when they have the chance. And I'm way over time, so I'm definitely going to leave it there. So thank you guys so much. I'll be seeing some of you guys soon on the live. So I appreciate each and every one of you. Just to sum it up, somebody was unreasonable in love. They're being illuminated on this whole situation after like paying attention and realizing that they missed out on a magical opportunity, or they feel that they have. And that's why things didn't get launched here in this situation. As far as your career, as far as the general message, it looks like there's something that you need to take control of the daily routine and really be tuned into and invest in a long-term commitment, and everything that you want will be successful. Some of you guys, you're already doing this, so you're about to reap the benefits of the success. Okay. So again, thank you guys. I appreciate each and every one of you. You have a wonderful day or night, whatever it is, wherever you are. Till next time, next video. Peace, love, and light.